Hello and welcome to another episode of Dungeons and Dragon Age. Week 51. Yes, it is. Week 51. Don't forget to check the description and go and see our friends over at Composite Games for all of your tabletop gaming needs at discount prices. And yeah, let's get on with it.
I thought you were actually going.
So, with episode 51, dear. The complex journey through the Mage Circle brings more questions than answers to the Grey Wardens. After fighting off two giant bats in a stormy night inside the tower, you found a walkway that led you round to a hidden part of the tower, and inside a hidden room, two thrones sat royally upon a marble pedestal. You found trinkets and an urn filled with ashes resting on a fireplace. Two staircases, one heading up, one heading down. As you headed up the staircase and into a regal bedroom, a skeletal figure lay on a giant four-poster bed, wearing a Templar ring. Noticing a portrait of a Templar wearing this ring and holding the Oathbringer in hand, and manages to work out that the Templar laying on the bed was Andraste's mortal lover, Mathareth. After taking both Templar rings and keeping the Oathbringer sword, you now stand in the court in the two-throned courtroom, looking at the staircase leading down, with Ander in the lead.
Okay.
So yes, you're now sort of standing in the room with the two thrones and the fireplace and all of these weird melted portraits right in front of you, looking at a staircase, heading down.
Maybe we should go back upstairs and drop the Oathbringer off with that skeletal figure again. Maybe talk a little bit about that again.
Well,
What do you say, guys?
Yeah, right. I think we should have a good old discussion about it.
I don't think he's in a chatty mood.
Well,
Pros and cons.
I'm just going to put this out there. If you fucking lot waste any more goddamn time with that bloody sword, I'm going to lose it.
Calm down, lad. Calm down. We just burn your leg, mate.
That's a suggestion.
He's very good. Nasi Laga was his sore throat this week. Yes, I can carry on with your Russian accent. So, we give her the Oathbringer. I'm standing here looking at Anders' back of head, ready to walk down the stairs.
Who you?
Very nice. Thank you. It's very, so glad I am recognized. Beautiful. Hang on. I will allow you to.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Right. You think that's a good idea, do you, Carl? You think go and put that excuse me. I'm ready to go and put this old back up there with old matey boy. You think before we go?
I feel the room. I think we should hold on to it for now, and we'll drop it off later, I suppose. I guess we can.
Mojo's already left.
I guess we're going down the staircase then. That seems to be the.
That was your plan.
Forward.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Ander was in the lead. So as Ander looks down this staircase, this was the one that was least worn out of the two. The sort of the doorway curtain, not as worn and as ripped as the one that went up to the bedroom.
Okay.
But as you look through, you can see that there's a small, thin, winding staircase heading down, very narrow, especially for the bigger guys. They're going to be shoulder to shoulder with the walls.
Is it real lit or is it still dark?
It's dim. I mean, you can see down, but it's dim.
Cool. So shall we continue?
Hmm.
You went to front, mate, and we're sort of sandwiched in here, so if you don't move, we can't really move.
Well, I've got an idea. I mean, I could use my cloak and a bat and head on and have a little flap on the way down there and have a look.
Little what now?
Scout ahead. Adder.
Yes.
I could do what Baldrick does. I could scout ahead.
You could. You could.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a coconut.
What?
I thought you said coconut. Oh, you said bat. Right, yeah, they do sound the same.
Are you feeling okay, Bob?
Oh, no,
Never mind, just couldn't understand the lad, that's all.
You always understand me. You're my best friend.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes the old ears they tend to go, and you know, remember I'm 166 or 67, I forget. But, you know, yeah, it gets a bit much after a while.
I love the fact that Bob's 30 years younger than what all Bram was.
You did say the last time we was near a market that you should go get them ears syringed of yours, because you haven't had them cleaned in a long, long time. I hate to think what's growing in there.
You what?
Exactly.
God help me.
Well, I can scout ahead if you don't mind.
If you want to go scout ahead, Mojo.
I'll go scouting ahead. I'll use my cloak at the back.
Fine, so you have to make your way down the staircase to get into the dim enough light for it to work. But you sort of, with like that, and you turn yourself into a squeaky little bat.
Okay. Oh, I have my die ready. All right. Okay, yeah. So I go flapping all the way down.
You flap down the staircase. When you get down to the bottom of the staircase, it comes out into a large open room, like a huge hallwayed area. Well, hallwayed area. So like main hall area, that's better. You can see up on the walls there are again, there's more portraits scattered around. There are shields with dual swords. The shields all showing the Templar brand. But yeah, you can't really see anything else in this room. It's pretty empty.
That was uneventful. Right, then I flap back and then transform back to myself. Well, don't look like there's anything of interest down there, but it is empty. There's just lots of paintings, portraits and like shield motifs of the Templars and that there, really. No signs of any danger or anything down there. So I think we might be all right to proceed.
Thanks for that, Mojo.
Yeah, that bat's talking.
That bat turned to Mojo. He's not a bat no more.
Right.
The problem with his eyes now as well.
Now, keep an eye on this, Stefan, because you're only allowed to use your cloak of the bat once per day. And I'm pretty sure we've done it more than that, but it's fine.
Transgressions.
If it's all safe, yeah, let's proceed down and see what we can find.
And so Anders still in the front because he was in the front originally. Starts skipping down the stairs because he's slim and slender, dragonborn. As you also
and the stairs. He's singing fucking Zippity Doodah while he's doing it. Jesus Christ.
Tiptoe through the bit. You got me doing it. You asked me.
See, if you're going to do quote Tiny Tim with Tiptoe Through the Tulips, you've got to do it right. You've got to go high. You've got to give
I can't go high. My chest won't let me.
Very beautiful voice there, Ray.
I was going to give him an inspiration for it.
Yeah.
You can if you want.
You've got to get right up there. You've got to get right up there, Ray. You've got to give the old...
Again, if I had my chest... Again, my chest...
No,
Well-
I'll tell you just the tiptoe up the window. I'll give you inspiration.
Give him an inspiration because I
Uh,
went high for him. There you go. I did the job for him because he's
He
poorly.
was getting it anyway, for sure. So
Thank you.
as you will make it down to this main hall, the walls scattered in tapestries, all worn and weathered, the same as previously seen upstairs. There are Templar shields with dual swords, old and dulled by the years. Yeah, it's just a big main hall. The wooden floor you can see is again is old and weathered. The wood starting to crack in places, and the floorboards starting to raise up as they've started to warp in the damp of the surrounding weather.
The pictures of the Templars on a previous ones or all the ones that graduated?
They're all like they're unrecognizable. Excuse me, they're unrecognizable. Really, you can sort of just make it like the portraits themselves. You can sort of make out that there was a picture of a person there once, maybe like an eyeball, and the rest of the paint is sort of run down the front of it and all weathered and worn.
Would I know if it like before the wear and tear? Would it be graduation photo or fallen warriors?
So good, you missed last week. So the one portrait that they made out was of Matharath. So
Yeah,
maybe
fallen.
maybe assume that these portraits are of Matharath's crew team, the original team of Templars. Or they could even be the wedding photos. One of these might be Andraste. Who knows? But
Fair
because
enough.
they're so weathered, you can't really make out what they are.
Have we been in this
Okay.
room before, or
No.
is this
So
a brand new room? Okay.
to give you a map of what you've done, you went in the ground floor of the sandstone castle, up a staircase, got attacked by bats.
Oh yeah.
You then climbed out of a window or a door, went along, went in, went up to the second floor,
Gotcha.
and now you're back down on the ground.
Gotcha. All right. Do we see
Right.
any doorways or anything like that
You
yet?
can, yes, there is one doorway that is in front of the one plain doorway. No door in it. It is stone arch, grey stonework, but there is no door in it. Presumably weathered or worn.
No door in it, so no access way through it. It's just
It's
It's
just
just a wall?
it's an open doorway. There's no door.
oh right, open doorway. Okay. All right. So we got one way through there if we want. Or we can examine some of these paintings a little bit more. But we know we've definitely at least got one place we can advance through.
I mean, as you sort of look around, I mean, there is another fireplace. There's nothing sitting on top of this fireplace, but above it, you can a huge portrait, like 8 feet high, 4 feet wide, but barely a canvas left in it. It's split and ripped and sort of hanging. The paint almost completely worn through, as if it was a blank canvas. Scattered around the room, you start to see that there are crumpled pieces of wood, or what looks like remnants of maybe a table and chairs and benches. This room looks like it was used for the gathering, maybe grand meals, etc.
Ooh.
A little Arcana check, perhaps, just see if there's anything of interest around.
Off your head's missing.
Oh, it's an actual 20.
Natural 20 on Arcana.
Ah, I'm not sure
You-
what that adds up to. 22.
You get a
okay.
sense of a magical presence in the entirety of the building, but that could be what the building itself represents.
What the what, sir?
What the building itself represents, because it's
Right.
Andraste and the Templars, etc. But you feel drawn to the east side of this room.
All righty, gentlemen. I'm getting a sense of the eastern side of the room. I think there's something over there. Let's give our attention over there. There's some sort of magic over there.
So
Right.
as you start to head to the east, as you start to head east, this brings you towards the doorway. And as you start to approach the doorway, the feel of this magical essence is stronger and stronger. And keep working on your 20. As you look out the door or look through the door, you can see that what you're looking at door-wise is almost just showing you a reflection of what's inside.
Reflection of what's inside.
So
this looking through the doorway, we're just seeing more of the room that we're in.
Yeah, so as you look at the door, you can see. I'm going to try and explain this. I came up with the idea, but now I've got to try and explain. So although you can't see yourself in the reflection, you see the room reflected down to the last broken stool on the floor.
Oh wow!
Can
That's
I
trippy.
can I see like any loose debris where I'm standing?
There's loads of loose debris, bits of wood, random bits of.
So I'll pick one up.
Yeah.
Mind your head, Cole, and we'll try to chuck it at.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Alrighty, and Cole jumps out of the way.
No roll required for that. As you throw it, you see as it passes through, it almost stretches it, so the whole the image that you see moves out, and with a reflects itself backwards.
As you think of the Matrix.
There's a portal.
It's a portal. Oh.
That's what it looks like to me.
All right. Well, unless there's anything of interest in this room, do we dare go through it?
Well, I mean, not that I've ever seen a portal, but you know, I'm just assuming.
You pass through so freaking many portals and weird, wonderful doors in this blooming building.
He can't remember that.
It's working off kingly wisdom at this point.
Stefan, what's that picture?
Whoa.
Hay fever season, isn't it? That's how I feel.
That's
hay
creepy.
fever.
Mm.
Looks like a what do they call it?
A grey alien.
They're the good ones, aren't they? The grey aliens.
No,
Right.
it's
Evil.
when you're happy, the warm weather is finally here, but the pollen count's about 1 million.
Yeah.
I was thinking that's it, Demigorg. I was thinking of a Demigorg.
Mm.
Yeah. Just see
Sorry.
his head open up.
Sorry. Yeah, we just broke the immersion massively.
It was kind of relevant. All right, so we're gonna. You think we should go through it, or should we send someone through, tie a rope, or?
Well, I think Ada should go tie the rope around his neck, right? And then
Why my neck? Anywhere else in my body?
No.
Let's go for the throat.
Oh, what do you want it tied to? No, don't you tell me that. No, I know what you're thinking, dirty bugger.
Could you all roll me wisdom saving throws, please?
Oh God!
Wisdom saving throw.
Why?
I didn't even do anything.
It's a 6.
Yeah, why? Why would I want to do that, mate?
How dare the DM ask something of us?
I got a 15.
27.
It's usually a pretty good roll. 15. Usually
I got a 17.
And I have a 6.
17, you're glad.
I knew one of you. I knew one of you would do me the job. Good. So, Cole, as you're staring at this sort of mirrored portal, as Bob has called it, and you stare, looking at it. You remember hearing a voice previously, and it enters your head again. Come and play.
Well, did anyone else hear that?
What?
No, but I know what Ray is. Whenever James says something creepy, how's it go?
He's
One
going-
by one.
They take everything on.
He's going mad. We can't.
You want
We don't hear
play?
anything. Go.
If you want to play, enter the fade.
Is that
All
what Cole,
right.
does Cole hear that as well?
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing an evil nefarious voice on the other side who is suggesting that we go in and play with him. I think we should, but I'm slightly unsettled by the fact that I'm hearing it from you on.
Well, hang on a minute. You said, let's break it down a little bit, right? You said that you mentioned evil, right? Is that right? Is that right?
Well, that's my initial interpretation of the voice I heard. Yeah.
Right. And this evil voice wants us to go in and play.
That's correct, but I don't know. Maybe I misjudged the character. Perhaps it just wants to, I don't know, play a bit of football or something like that.
I think I might be familiar with this. He ain't got a red balloon, has he? And there's a bit of a wicked laugh, like a
Float too.
He did say
You
something about
float
the
too.
boats don't float down there. Well, they do float down there. It's getting creepy.
What
No, he
does
didn't say
Rupert
anything like
say
that.
about
Yeah,
this?
you
Cole?
don't want to go there, mate. You really don't want to go there.
I mean, if you want to do that. Hey, what's your name?
Cole?
Hi, Cole. Do you like balloons?
Yes.
Yes.
It's quite good.
I haven't watched enough of it. I only get the float reference. I was too scared to watch it.
Fair enough.
I could do the, is this your boat? You like boats?
I've got some really creepy music playing.
I like the fact
Anyway,
that
Cole, what
they
does
actually-
Rupert say about this?
for the special features, they actually refilm that segment to the bit where he actually grabs the boat and walks off, and then you just see Pennywise going, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. Yeah, see
Anyway,
that
yeah.
one.
That's a good point, Andy made. Rupert, you still up there?
Yes, I am. I have not left you yet. I'm still about.
I don't suppose that was you making a strange voice earlier. Just a moment.
No,
ago?
I've got a strange voice for myself, as it is. But I sorry, hang on a second. Is that I can see you? Wow, you're coming to see me again. Been a long
What?
time. I didn't
Oh.
appreciate dying, let's say.
What's happening right now?
Well, last I remembered, you found your way into my mind after you died, and then you were staying put in my mind. But you say you can see me now.
I can see you. Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Hold on a
That's
second.
interesting.
And with a
I like the way.
same rock that got thrown through gets thrown back.
Oh, so you are on the other side of this.
Starting to remind me of Skyrim. A lot of the NPCs have got the same bloody accent.
So you're on the other
Yeah.
side of that doorway.
This is a door. I suppose it is a door.
Wait a minute.
Interesting.
It comes out. Yeah, he sort of. I don't know. Pushes against it with his finger, and you can see a balloon.
Wow, that's
Oh.
trippy. So, yeah. Hello.
No, you're talking to your friend Rupert, and he's in your head.
Well, I thought he was in my head, but apparently not.
Because my brother Holgarth, yeah, he was talking to me in my head, because obviously I'm in his body, but he's in my head. He's in his own head, which is my head, but it's his head in his body. And yeah, that makes sense.
Right. Yeah,
I've
I'm
not
with,
heard
I'm
from
with
him
you.
in a long time. It's been quite a while. And I was thinking, like, oh, Garth, bruv, you there? And normally he usually comes back and takes the piss out of me or something, but he ain't said nothing.
Well, he could be on the other side of this portal.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But then what happens to me if he is? Because I've got his body.
I would assume he'd probably die, mate.
And that's
Oh.
just really, Bob.
Morbid.
I'm
Where's
just
the
being honest,
instruction?
Ada, right? I'm not trying to sugarcoat
No, to
anything.
be fair, Bob, you are, yes, Your Majesty, you are probably correct there. Thank
Yes.
you, Majesty.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Thank you, Majesty.
You see, there's respect there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Majesty.
Alrighty, so if we walk through this portal, or if you walk through the portal, you
Yes,
could potentially
yeah.
lose your
Hang on
life.
a second. Ah,
Oh, hi, Rupert.
ow.
Your Majesty.
Everything
No,
We
okay over
just
there?
just bubble.
You just suddenly. Nope,
Your
nope,
Majesty.
can't get through. And ouch.
Your Majesty.
Bob, I was just gonna get whiplash before you would actually gain the hit.
I think you need to dismiss him or something.
Thank you, Mojo, for your services. You've done very well there. And
Thank you very much, Your Majesty.
on return to Ozamar, you will be given a full pardon.
Oh yes. Yeah, I copped on now, but he's got a warning palm.
I say, Cole, would you like me to try it again? Hold on. I do it with a run up this time.
Oh, all right, Rupert. Rupert's gonna try running the doorway again.
Oh, okay.
Well, why?
Okay.
No,
That.
ouch, no.
All right. Well, should we try? See, because obviously, if Rupert can't get through, then perhaps we won't be able to get through either, and we might just be waiting around for nothing.
Well, why don't we? Well, if we're rocking,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That was myself.
Right. So and what is it? You threw the rock back this way, didn't he? Right.
Yes.
But what happened? Rupert couldn't get through it. No.
Apparently not.
So, Cole, because of your book learnedness and the fact that you have already been to the other side, you recognize this as very similar magic to when you visited Rupert originally, and that you got stuck in the Fade. It was how you met Rupert. Demons can only pass through the Fade into the mortal realm with a magic spell. You know how daft it was because you managed to get yourself in the Fade without casting the thing.
So I know of a way.
Well, you
Okay.
I know of a way, do I? Huh.
Please pray tell, Carl.
I'd like to share, and I'm going to start by giving you a very, very long story about how I was once upon a time given a book. It was a big book, and I read it for a long, long time, and I found out something very, very important. And that thing is that special thing that you all want me to reveal to you all, because I know what it is. I'm just feeling anticipation.
That's right. Well, okay. I'll see what you're doing. Hurry up then.
And very, very similarly to when Cole originally joined you and the book opened and stuff sprang out of it, your staff on your hip starts to vibrate.
Oh, really?
Vibrate excitedly.
Oh.
I'm guessing
Bugger.
whatever you have in the book kind of thing is reacting to my staff. No,
Oh, didn't we have a pen? No, that wasn't it. Wait, maybe that was. What was it?
As the staff starts to vibrate, you see that the force field type door starts to wave and shimmer.
All right.
creating a noise with a wobble, wobble.
Perhaps we'll just touch it with the staff.
Let's find out. Open sesame.
As you start to touch your staff against the doorway or against this shimmering reflection, your staff passes through it with ease, almost cutting it like it's a waterfall.
Like a
Now,
glove.
imagine as you hold it in, it splits and creates a small opening.
Ooh.
I'll be the last one just in case.
Oh, what
So
was
I'll
that
be in
then?
there holding it, open the gateway.
Right, so we can get through it, and then you hold back the gateway with your staff. We'll all go through, and then you'll let
Yep,
go, and it'll
I'll-
close again. Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. All righty. Well, gentlemen, I guess because I've been through this gateway before, and I like to volunteer in these instances for going into different otherworldly realms, I elect myself to go first, unless there are any objections, of course.
No, go on, mate. I'll be all right, yeah.
All right. Walk through. See you on the other
As-
side.
As Cole walks through, he's met the other side. Not by a hello, nice to meet you," with a
Oh no.
as it jumps up and just gives him a big clawy, disgusting, creepy hug.
It's so
Oh.
lovely to see you again.
Is this Rupert or is he actually attacking you now, Cole?
I feel no pain at the moment, so I think it's a nice gesture from him.
Just imagine watching these pincers coming in
Very close to my face.
directly in front of his face as it's giving him a hug.
One click says no, 2 clicks says yes. Oh, all right. Oh, I can telepathically speak to you. Okay. Yeah. No, he's all good.
Who's next out of you or out of Bob and Mojo? Who's next?
Go on in.
Ah, the subtle
Well,
knife.
that's
That's what it's called. Sorry.
But as Bob steps through, Bob is greeted by the vision of this small, yellow, creepy insectoid demon climbing all over Cole, sort of drooling all over his leather vest.
Get it! Hold still, I'm gonna swing me big axe. Go, hold still.
No,
Stop
he's a
moving,
friend.
stop
He's a
moving.
friend. I vouch for him. I vouch for him with my life.
Oh, he looks like a bug.
He's all right. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. You can trust him.
All right.
Name's
Uh,
Rupert. He sacrificed himself for us before.
Oh, thank you, Rupert. We didn't say anything.
I'll throw as Drago steps through now. So I sort of ducking down as Drago starts to lift his head up. Rupert sort of catches an eye and then dives behind you, and he's now sort of behind your back, sort of just peeking over the top.
Yes, I remember.
Remembering the sacrifice of the lightning bolt that zapped him into non-existence, coming from Drago's hammer.
Oh,
Yeah, Thunder Wave. I remember.
it is a little bit awkward. Oh, it's okay, Rupert. Don't worry.
You won't do it again, I hope.
No, you're fine in this one.
No, not more lightning. No.
No.
This on next then.
Yep. Hopefully you see your brother on the other side.
Please stop doing that.
Ada's acting suspicious.
What?
Apparently I'm acting suspicious.
Ada's acting suspicious.
Why is he acting suspicious?
I just got a feeling.
Yeah, I was just thinking that because he wouldn't normally say to Mojo, "Oh, hope you'll see your brother on the other side."
Seems it could be.
He'd say that to Holgarth about Mojo, but he wouldn't say that to Mojo about Holgarth. Because he gets on with Holgarth and not Mojo. And so...
I say we kill Ed.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
And being the
He might
last
be a
one.
funny hack. Can you trust a near on bald guy dressed as though he's about to open his front door at kick out time at the school and everything, asking all the little girls whether or not they want to stroke his cat?
What the fuck?
Oh, there's a
Very
description.
specific.
That's right. It's because Stefan used to go in and stroke the cat.
Oh, Bruce.
I happen to enter a few homes and stroke pussies in my time. Thank you very much.
So as Anders steps through as the last one, passing underneath and now pulling out his staff from the portal way. The portal from the other side, exactly the same, very similar image. Just reflecting the room, but you cannot see your reflection in it. But now that you're through and you're standing, the area around you filled again with this white mist. Everything surrounding you. White mist from the trees, the pathways, the mountains, the skies, everything that you see in front of you. An adaptation, a depiction of outdoors, but all in a white mist.
Is this a normal occurrence, Rupert? Carl?
What was that, Rupert? Yeah, is this how?
This is the fade, the trapped cells of the blood mage Jowan, the ones that made their way here. This is where they are. We are here.
We're in the fade. We're in the fade.
So you were trapped by Jowan.
Well, kind of.
Oh, well, you and Cole, it seems, was trapped by Jowan.
I can't really remember back that far, but Rupert said it was kind of like that. I wouldn't read too much into it. Though.
Am I stepping on some toes? I'm guessing.
No. I just I don't seem to recall it being a particular detail necessary. It may have been something Jowan-esque, but yeah, I don't think it's of any use in this particular narrative at the moment. That's just my opinion, of course. I could be wrong.
Can I insight check him? Just to see if he's actually telling us.
You're a bloody pervert. Mind if I inside check him? Was it a fucking cavity search?
Full cavity search.
No.
That's when you go here to latex on skin. That was a 16 on insight.
The hell is wrong with you?
Insight. I mean, as far as Cole is aware, he's telling you the truth. There's no if, buts, or maybes about it. He doesn't really remember how he got into the fate. He just remembers that he didn't do anything to get in there. But it was how he met Rupert. Rupert, on the other hand, is the one that would have the knowledge of the area that you're in.
Sorry for not trusting you, Carl.
That's all right. I mean, Rupert may know more than I do. Rupert, do you know where we could find Jowan?
Well, I mean, if he's in a place, he'll be at the end of the fade. But yes, rescuing the souls would be the epitome of your journey, I assume.
Rescuing the souls?
Yes, and you know, the young boy Connor, I tried to say hello to him. He wasn't best pleased, ran away from me, chasing a kite, I do believe.
All right, well, where can we find this young Connor?
Somewhere in the fade.
All right, so we just got to explore and see what we find out.
In and around, yes.
Alrighty, I
There,
relay
there
that
are
to the guys.
there are various souls scattered around. I spotted some. None really wanted to talk to me. None were as kind as you were, Cole.
Oh well, you know, I like to be hospitable to people as I come across them. Anywho, let me just tell that to the guys. Listen, guys, we just gotta, we don't know where Jowan is, but there are lots of souls, Rupert said, that's wandering around, including that of Connor, which I believe has he has some of sentimental value to you all. So if we go get exploring, we'll probably come across him and inevitably stumble across Jowan as well.
Right, well, let's get to it then. I don't say we split up. I think we should stay together, to be honest, and keep our wits about us. But you reckon you're competent enough to take the lead there, Carl?
I can try my best.
Right, well, we will follow on.
All right.
So through the mist, you can see sort of there's a winding pathway with the fields either side of it. From what you remember of previous times walking through the mist, although you're moving, you're not necessarily going anywhere. You from the 6 foot by 4 foot wide corridor where you could walk took you an hour to walk through it. Whether you remember this. I'm trying to remember who was in the session and who wasn't. But you start to walk along the pathway of this white mist as the mist gently swirls in front of you and shows you an aberration. Yeah, another big word for me. The face looks very familiar. You've spoken to him before. An old mage gentleman in regal robes. Gentlemen, you have made it this far. Proud is not the word that I could possibly say to you, but congratulations. Now for you to rescue the souls, return them to the mortal realm. That would take away the power, or some of the power, of Aldred, or as you know him, Jowan. And as you're standing there looking at me, you're going, who the fuck are you?
No, I think it's
I remember him.
There you go. So yes, Seldomus Crow sort of appears to you guys. Unfortunately, I can aid you in no way in the Fade. My powers have no place here. But please return the lost souls and defeat the Blood Mage. Your time is. And as a clock slowly appears, you see the hand sort of turn and shows you that you've got 6 hours.
And in terms of returning the souls, is that just getting them out the door back into the real world, or is there something else we have to do?
Yes, you came in. Go out.
Oh, well, that seems achievable.
Right, it's an evacuation. Nice and loud, lads. Let's get. Anyone got a bell on them? Ring the bell. Get them right out the blooming door.
Ring the bell.
Is it?
Do I have a bell on me? I don't have a bell. Got a tinderbox. I can probably.
I warn you now. One of you might need a piece of paper.
All right.
Well, it's lucky I got my brand new D&D notebook right here.
Ooh, look at you.
Official merchandise
with nothing on it. It'll
The
remain that way.
doorway is still visible behind you.
Oh yeah, cheers, Stefan. Yeah. That looks pretty good, actually.
That's where he's been the last
Yeah.
10 minutes.
God's sake. Have you any idea what's happened in the last 10 minutes?
Who did we speak to? What did he tell us? How many people are in the room?
I like it. Such a fuck's sake.
Alrighty, so the doorway is still visible behind us.
Yeah, the doorway is still visible behind you. The pathway, as far as you can see with your eyes, the pathway in front of you leads on for maybe 500 yards.
fucking long is that pathway? If it's
But
only
you can slowly see, or as you continue to walk, you can see that the path forks into 3 different pathways.
So which one do you want to go first? Left, middle, or?
Everyone says no such thing.
Oh my!
So
left, middle,
no
right.
difference,
I mean,
right?
do they
Oh, that's bad. I got 2 chins.
Considering we can only see as far as I'm assuming that they're both all 3 pathways. They're all similar lengths.
Well, you can't see down the pathway.
Can't see that
themselves.
any of them.
You can see they sort of disappear off, and then they go over a lump, and then there's pretty much, because it's all made out of this white mist. There's no solid anything.
Bloody mist.
Can we see through it, right? Go. You go in that middle one, just like a couple of feet or whatever, and then I'll go in the one on the left, a couple of feet, and then see if we can see each other.
Oh, all right. Okay. Oh, God, where's my? Yeah. Cole shuffles up a few feet
Right.
to test this theory.
And Ada, you might as well go down the far one as well.
So what you're doing, you're walking up the pathway a few feet to see if you look across.
Just like 2 feet, yeah.
Yep.
And let's see if we can see each other through the mist.
So at the 2 feet mark, yes, you can still see each other.
Oh, 2 feet. You want to go a little bit deeper, or are you satisfied?
Well,
So what I'll do is I'm going to say some time. As you get about 20 feet into your pathway, what you see either side. So where the forks were maybe 10 feet apart when you walked into them, as you get 20 feet up, the fields next to you now open up and just disappear off into the horizon.
Ooh.
And all of you look at the same thing.
Right. All right. All right, go back.
I'm back, lads. Come back.
No answer.
Oh no.
No, I'll come back. Yeah, I think it made it clear that we were gonna separate quite easily, so I've come back also.
basically, really, we've got to make a choice on which one we're going to go down.
That's right, and we've only got 6 hours.
I say, right.
And blue.
If you're waiting down the old zoo, isn't it? Going back to that. If you ever got lost, the zoo supervisor, like he would say, always take the left. Keep the wall on your left, and then you always get back to somewhere.
Well, I was
Right,
about to say, what
left.
does everyone each think would be the best direction? But I'm going to put my trust in His Majesty.
That's right.
And if he says left, I also vote left. What does everyone else think?
Yeah, that's fine by me.
I am not fussed, as long as we save these people.
Right, go to that up.
Well, you want me to go first?
I got over here.
Yeah, there it is.
Of
I was
course
just
you
that
do.
card.
Just give me who's leading the way.
It seems that it will be myself.
Fair enough. So as you start to walk up the left-hand path, right?
Yep, the left one.
Cool. As you start to walk up the left-hand path, you maybe walk for 20 minutes. Just keep it in a straight line. You can see there's misty birds flying overhead. The clouds are moving. There's even to the point there might even be a little bit of sunshine sort of in there. But a gentle warmth on your face as you're walking. It's almost like it's a beautiful summer's meadow. The plants in the mist, you can see that they're sort of moving in a breeze. But as you've been walking for maybe about 20 minutes. What are all your passive perceptions? I think Anders is the highest, if I remember correctly.
Perception 14.
Passive perception. Yeah,
Oh,
16.
it's down there, isn't it?
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
13. Yeah. 13.
Bob was a good one then.
11.
11 there, Bob. Cool. So Bob being at the rear, Bob notices before anybody else. He's the only one above 15. Bob noticing about before anybody else starts to hear a voice echoing across the field. Slowly, almost like a whisper when it gets to him. And he can hear, Father. No, he can't. He can hear, Connor, where are you, Connor? Must find you. Yes, darling, please, where are you? Come to mummy. Sorry.
What direction was that again?
It's
It's
sort of
like
just,
already.
it's just sort of whispering across the across the with the breeze.
Oh, who's in front of me?
Everyone.
I'm in
Everyone in front of
You're
you.
at the
Who's
rear.
who's immediately in front of me?
Mojo.
Oh, Mojo, bars it up, right? I can hear a voice.
Here's mine.
Oh! And
What is it, Bob?
I heard someone saying about Connor, and they seem quite distressed, and I could just hear it on the wind. Right. So I think we're on the right track.
Who's
So
Connor, do you think?
Connor, you know who Connor is.
Redcliffe. Oh no, wait, you don't. Mojo doesn't know Connor.
Oh,
Hogarth does.
No, Connor.
right.
Hogarth was there, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was Hogarth we met.
Yeah. Well, you weren't there, mate, but your brother was.
Yeah. Where is that bastard anyway? Yeah.
And
So who is this Connor then? Like,
One of the sons of the Earl from Redcliffe.
Oh, okay. I like the elves. Yeah. Okay. Where is Hogarth? You there, bruv? Okay.
While you're having this discussion, you see on the pathway in front of you, maybe half a mile, you can see two coloured specks, what look like people walking.
I think I see him in front.
Yeah, you're closer. Can you make out who they are?
And it's at the moment they're kind of just specks.
Well, that's not very nice to call somebody who wears glasses that.
I don't know the
think I hold it.
That's definitely way too intelligent for Mojo. But go on.
No, he's not. He knows.
He knows what glasses are.
Anna,
Yes.
what do you reckon, lad? Keep going or stay put and get into defensive positions?
Well, let's be on caution, but continue going straight and meet him halfway.
Right. Go on, what are you standing around for? Go on.
So you carry on walking. They continue walking down the path. When they get to within sort of 100 yards, you see the man gets very defensive, pushes the woman behind him, sort of stands hand on hip, although he's not carrying a weapon. He sort of hand on hip. Who goes there? Who are you?
I'm guessing you're Earl Eamon, or is it?
Yes, I'm Earl Eamon. That's me. You are.
Do you remember the Grey Wardens?
I remember. Yes, but you've changed a bit. You're not quite the colour you were.
fighting a battle internally.
I recognize you. I don't recognize you at all. Who are you? As he points at Cole.
Oh,
And remember,
I'm
sorry,
new to
Cole.
the group. I was just gonna say I'm new to the group. You wouldn't know me.
Yeah, and I wasn't here, but you might have met my brother.
Well, you still look like Holgarth. So you recognize him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
Right,
looking
okay.
for.
I see.
You know you.
Yes, no. I do recognize you. Yes, no, it's fine, my Goliath friend. Fine.
You know me. He's not me on the bloody alcohol. Bloody hell.
Do apologise for my Goliath friend.
It's fine.
You don't apologise to me,
If it is a different one, they weren't. Neither of them were very bright. It's not a problem.
You motherfucker. A murder hobo. Is that the term that you gave Holgarth?
It's the term that I gave you as a player.
Right. We're about to murder hobo fucking in a minute. We're about to go into that phase. Call that again.
But as the woman sort of pushes in front now, runs up, recognizing Ander more than the rest of you, giving him a hug. He's going, have you seen him? Have you seen my dear Connor?
Not yet. We just got into this area.
I haven't seen him since we were put in this damn place, and we can't find our way out.
Me love. I heard. Was it you on the hearing lurking for Connor? Is that what I heard?
Yes, we've been shouting for Connor. Yes.
Yeah, right. No, we haven't seen him.
Thank you.
So helpful. They're so helpful, Bob.
That reminds me back when Mojo was early on when he was telling, was it Christina or whatever, about her husband, about the blood and all that, and the way he broke the news to her. That is just some of the things you should have.
She's dead.
Oh God, what was her name? Anita.
That was a great moment.
We got some news on your boy. We ain't found him.
He's dead.
He's missing.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Abigail.
Yeah.
I've got notes on it. It's all written over there. I need to put my whiteboard.
Episode 3 or 4.
Oh my
God,
that was early. That was early. That was mothering. But yes, no, we haven't managed to find Connor since we put in this rotten place. Feels like we've been here for weeks.
If you don't mind, love, what was down there where you come from?
More of the same, really. Just yes.
How far?
Well, we've been in here for days and we haven't managed to find the way out yet.
Well, it's just a pathway and goes all the way down there for days.
It just continues. It forks off. It goes over here, over there.
Well, if I could interject, maybe we don't have to find what's at the end of that pathway. Maybe most importantly, we just have to get these two out of the fade so that we can weaken Jowan, and then we can explore down one of the other roads. Perhaps Connor's down there.
That's a good idea. Can I step out of the misty tunnel into the field?
Yeah. I mean, the mist itself has created like a solid effect. So as you walk on the path, you can hear the crunching of pebbles and rocks as you put foot on foot. As you step off of the path and onto the grass, underneath your feet, it feels like grass.
So it's not a tunnel anymore. It's like a path, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no tunnel.
Right, okay. Right, that's a good idea, that go. Right, Mr. Doodle and Mrs. Doodle, if you come with us.
It's El Amon.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Amon and Barbara. If you come with us, right, we'll get you out of here, right, to safety. But you know, it's a bit of a long way down, so you're probably better off waiting.
You walked 20 minutes in before you heard the noise. You then walked, say, another further 20 minutes before you saw them, and then 10 minutes to meet up with them. So call it 50 minutes.
Mm.
Right, what do you have, love?
You've got 6 hours.
Righty. So we need to spend another hour or so getting back to where we started, get them out the door. Then we have to go down the other pathways and hope that we do all that within 6 hours.
Mm.
Look. Right. Tell them where to go, right? I don't mean like that. Right. Tell them where we come from,
Not
right?
like that.
And can they make their own way there while we head down one of the other paths?
What if they can't get out of the portal, just like Cole's mate?
Well, they can wait there for us, can't they?
Well, we have to go
That's
back
not
that way anyway,
weakening
don't we?
Jowan.
Yeah, we might do.
Yeah, we have to go back on that pathway, same path that they need to get back to the portal. So we don't lose out by walking them back with them, and then we can make sure they get through okay.
We just wasted time, really. I think send Drago back.
But so you're
They
suggesting we
use Drago
continue
as a
forward through the
bodyguard.
path, down the path of nothingness.
No. I say we go back to the fort, right? We'll
Right.
back with them to the fort, right? Then send Drago off with them, right? Go back to the bleeding entrance or whatever, and then Drago can catch up with us later when we. With the Drago, we're gonna go down the middle one next.
All right. Sorry, am I right in thinking the fork's 20 minutes from the portal then? Did I miss that bit? Was that what you said? Yeah,
So-
okay, cool. So we don't want to burn that
If you
20 minutes.
walk all the way back to the portal, it will be 2 hours of walking
Gotcha.
you have done.
Cool.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay. Apologies. I'm with you now. All right.
But to the fork from where we are now, half an hour.
50 minutes.
What? To the fork?
Yeah.
I thought it was 50 minutes to the portal.
You did 20 minutes from the portal to the fork, and then 50 minutes up this road.
Right, well,
from fork to where we are now.
Dr. Dorian, or whatever your name is.
It's Earl Amon, yes.
Yeah, well, right, Earl Amon, yeah. Take this short sword I got, right, and I got a spare shield for you, and all. There you go. They fighting alongside us.
Fight alongside you.
Yeah,
That's
well, we
much
can't
more
go back with them. We can't go back. We gotta keep going. We're bound to run into bleeding bit of trouble. So we might as well keep it next to us and then fight the way out. You know?
I will guide them back if you have to.
You what?
You're such a weirdo.
I will go if I really have to. I will guide them back.
Alrighty. Well, yeah. Someone needs to get him through the door. So let's
It's
start heading
another
back
one of
in.
those really weird conversations that's going to take longer than it needs to.
No,
Yeah.
it's all right. We got it
do.
figured out. We'll get back to the fork. One of us will escort Earl Amon and Barbara back to the portal and let him through the portal, and then we'll
Go
split
to the
into two.
next door.
Yeah. Well, and meanwhile, while someone is escorting back to the portal, we'll be heading up the pathway, the middle pathway, saving time.
Okay.
No, it's a shit idea.
That was your idea.
Oh,
I
no, it's
believe.
a great idea. I mean,
I was just
great
following
idea,
what the king
yeah.
said.
That's right. There you go. Good lad there, Carl. Good lad there.
Of course.
You get a knighted when you come down old Oswald next time.
Right. So now
Probably won't be worth
tell the
that.
DM what you've decided.
So, as I'm the one who can open the portal, I'm going to go and escort Earl Amon and his wife
Right.
to follow me. Hopefully, Drago follows me as well, so he can be essentially a bodyguard.
Sure.
on the other
Just,
side.
just send Drago. You don't need to go, mate.
I know who can open the
potentially he's the only
portal.
one that can open the portal.
Go on, you tell Drago how to do it.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's the staff. I got the staff.
Give him the staff then.
I'm gonna take 10 minutes off your time in a minute.
Give him the
Yeah.
staff.
Please.
Give him the staff, right? Tell him whatever.
No,
to
he
do.
likes the hammer. That's him. That's his thing is the hammer. Anyway, let's not waste any more time.
All right, go on then. If you're scared, go on and go back then.
Right. So you turn around and you
Sh-
start heading. So, and Anda, Eamon, and Barbara have started to head
And
back.
Drago.
And Drago have started to head back. Are you all heading back, or is it just them?
We're going back to the fork.
Right.
That's
Okay.
right, yeah.
So Bob, Mojo,
so-
and myself will go back to the fork and then go up the middle pathway.
So
That's right, yeah.
Bob, Cole, and Mojo head back to the fork. Hour and 40 minutes up to that point.
Oh,
Right. The rest of them that head back to the main portal, they're going to be at 2 hours.
Okay.
So what path are you going up next?
Hey, diddle diddle, straight up the middle, in my opinion.
Here's the one.
So as the three of you start to head up the pathway, again, you walk up there for 20 minutes. Now you're both at the 2 hour mark. Right? Andrew, are you heading back to the fork, or are you going to stay by the portal?
if you wait there, Drago, I'm gonna help find the others and help them. And any other people that are stuck here.
Cool.
And I'll make my way back.
So 20 minutes up the straight path. Roll
Yeah.
wisdom saving throws for the three that have gone up the path.
Okay. Should I do mine now or wait?
No, because you're not up the path.
Cool.
Go and wake up, lad.
Your 20 minutes, you've just got to the portal.
Uh, 7.
15.
Mojaf? 9.
9.
Ooh. So the 6 and the 9 fail.
I assume that was the case.
But the 6 and the 9 fail. And as the 6 and the 9 fail, in the backs of your minds, you start to hear voices. But not voices of people that you know or stuff that you'd expect to hear. You start to hear, so you're coming to play. Don't take away all of my toys, they're mine.
Who is that?
Jowan.
It's the same voice that drew you in.
Who hears it?
The two guys that failed the wisdom saving.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't know your voice. Fuck off. I don't know you.
Is that bleeding Belloc again? I heard Jowan. Did you hear that again, Cole? Because you heard something down the other one.
I did not hear him that time, but if he was an evil, nefarious voice, it was
I heard
probably
it.
him.
It's usually Olgoth I hear, but that wasn't Olgoth. He
He,
said think about don't play with all of his toys.
oh, yeah, he's just trying to get there. He's trying to break it down.
Bloody toys.
While they're listening to this the weird voice in their head telling them not to take all these toys, and while the clicking of Rupert incessantly just chapping away at Cole, Cole manages to pick up a voice across the wind. very similar to how Bob did. And just with a, where the bloody hell am I?
That's where we're going to have our piss break.
Hello there. Who goes there?
No, not yet.
Who goes there out there? Hello?
Oh, hello. There's somebody here. There's somebody here.
That's
Hold
right.
on.
It's Cole. My name's Cole. We're here to rescue you.
We're not. Don't even know who you are.
You sort
You
of
should know. It's El Tegan.
bounding over, not from the path this time, but sort of coming over the horizon on one of the larger, steepened hills of mist. Short brown hair, tiny moustache, little soap patch, sitting in place. Very regal, like when I say regal, I'm talking like jester type regal, poofy shoulders, poofy trousers, nice pair of yellow tights with a pair of pointy shoes, as he sort of runs over the bow of this hill and coming over. So, I've been lost here for days. Have you managed to find anybody else on your travels? Tegan, Earl Tegan. I recognized you. Yes. And he sort of comes up and rubs top of Bob's head.
Yeah, he's bloody him, all right.
Do you remember him?
Yeah.
El Tegan.
Well, I'm sorry, Bookworm, that I died and come back since like now.
Tidy.
Oh, I know. I recognize you as well. Big, handsome, strapping Goliath man as he pats you on the chest.
He recognises Hogarth. I'm not Hogarth.
Yeah, well, just take it as a compliment, mate. Right, mate. We gotta get you out of here, right? You're not supposed to be in here. Right? I'm
I
sure.
know that.
Yeah.
One minute sitting in a carriage and then poof, sitting in all of this mist.
I know, mate. I know. We're here, all right. We get you out of here, right?
Yeah, because this mist is making me feel a little bit funny. Like this, what's that word? Distoriated. That one.
Disorientated. Yes, that's the one.
Yeah. I feel funny with all this mist around. It's making me feel a bit funny.
All
What he
these
said.
uneducated people.
I went to Goliath school.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
I'm sure you did.
I did, but
Yes.
I
Now
got
that the Grey Wardens are here, you can push and tell me the way out is this way, right?
Is it where we came from, mate? All right, what's over that hill?
More hills.
Oh, it's a bit boring. Right, go on in. Right, go back that way. Anna, oh, you just got back, did you? There's another one, mate.
Well, so time-wise, Ada has got to the fork. You are 20 minutes up the road.
Oh, he was talking to us there.
No, he wasn't.
So
time-wise, Ada is at the fork, but you didn't tell him, this is where as being the DM and listening, you didn't tell him what road you were taking.
Yeah, we did.
Did you?
Middle one.
Yeah, middle.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't to Ada, it was to Drago, but everybody was in earshot.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were going left one.
Because we were discussing it.
Well, he done the left.
So
That's how he got.
And it did catch you went out the middle. It's fine. But yes.
Well, you can't question Bob. Bob's the most honest man I ever met.
That's right.
Ander wouldn't know whether you run into anybody, so it's up to it's Ander's decision as to whether he continues up the path or not. What would Ander do at this point in time?
Read a book.
He can't. You throw them all down in the basement.
He'd be like,
I know.
Oh, I can't remember which path it is.
I know that they went to the middle, but I still want to go try and find where is Connor. and the other people that we've seen in the mist. But I'll continue going down the middle, but still asking the questions of is Hogarth in the mist? Is my sister in the mist? Connor.
So the rest of you turning around and heading back now that you found Tegan, or are you going to continue up the path?
Just taking how many lost souls are in this place? Do we know? Do we have a count?
Well, how many did you see when you were caught in the mist previously?
If I recall, it was 6 altogether.
6.
If I recall.
So that would be Eamon, Anita,
Connor.
Tegan.
Tegan. Mojo. Hogarth. Nancy.
And Nancy.
Who the hell's Nancy?
His sister.
My sister.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
My adopted sister.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Nancy, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So there are 6. You found 3.
Found 3. Alrighty.
Well, I think we should continue along this path. Because what if we see someone else that needs our help?
True. And Tegan didn't come down the path. He came over the field, so
Yeah.
it's quite possible there's more to be found at the end of this pathway.
Yeah.
I reckon we split up because at the moment all we've seen is a whole load of the same stuff down both pathways. And I reckon a couple of us, we go off piece. Cut across the field on the right, meet up with the other path, the right-hand path, and see what we can find.
That's with the assumption that will lead us there.
That's right, yeah. What do you reckon? Good idea, or go back on ourselves to the vault, and then go up the bloody right path. I reckon we should split. Because we ain't got a lot of time.
I know.
2 hours 20.
I'm thinking maybe one of us go. No, not one of us. Well, one of us could go back with Tegan and go back down the pathway, see if we can meet up with Ander, and the other two press forward just a little way down the pathway, see if there's anything else here.
Is there not a way out at the end in the direction we're going?
Well, there might be, but we're trying to get people out of here, and the only way we know that gets people out is back where we came. I think it's a good idea, split. Whoever goes back, goes meet up with Ada, and takes the right path.
I'll go then. I'll go off and have a look then.
Out of interest, Tegan, I don't suppose you ventured at all down the pathway, and Cole points down off into the distance.
I'm going to say I've been stuck here for, it feels like an eternity. I've walked here, there, and everywhere. If you walk over there's a lovely big lake. You can see a lovely cliff in the background. You can see that there's a huge castle at the top of the mountain, but doesn't matter how far you walk, you cannot get there.
What do you mean?
Maybe it's because not everything here is the way it seems. A bit like the labyrinth.
Yeah.
Right. Well, are we in agreement? Are we? We going to split, or are we going to stick together? Because Dime is digging.
Yeah, I think 2 of us head on ahead, and one goes back with Tegan, and then once Tegan is through safely the portal, then the rest, everyone else just goes up that last pathway. And if we don't find anything up this pathway, we'll just turn around and then go back to the fork and then go up that pathway.
Right. Okay. So who are the 2 that are continuing up the path?
I volunteer as tribute.
So
Wait.
So Bob, you're going back with Tegan.
Oh, I'm going back with old Diggy boy.
Cool. So we'll keep working it in the sort of 20-minute marks. So, Bob and Tegan, 20 minutes. You meet Ander within 10 because Ander started walking up the second path.
Oh, I've had another one. I said we got to get his one back through the bottle. We can old Jowan, and then we got to come back and go up the other one. Go up his here pathway on the right hand side, the last one. The rest of the lads, they can keep going up that middle and see what they can find, all right? And then you know, hopefully we'll meet up with them again, you know.
Lovely.
Yeah, you got that, mate.
We'll do
20 minutes.
20 minutes back to the fork. Tegan is with you.
Any chance, Tegan, that you saw Connor?
Yeah, I've not seen anybody. I've been wandering around on my own, lost factually. To be completely honest, I've seen nobody, nothing.
And he's useless. We've asked him all these questions already. He's bloody wasted time.
Yes, well, thank you too, I suppose.
I weren't talking to you.
Nah, but I'm within earshot. I can hear. Not
Yeah,
Sorry
yeah.
for
I'm
my...
not sure.
Lucky we don't leave you in here. Really,
Sorry about that, Tegan.
don't apologise to him. He's bloody useless.
I have to, as we're a Grey Warden, and we're going to be in this
I'm one of the
offenders.
11 lords that you need. I'll be pompous shit now. I'm one of the 11 lords that you need to get Logain off the throne. So,
Well, you're not in here, are you? You're bleeding nothing in here.
but if you don't get me out, that's one less lord.
Anyway, can we press on?
Go on, get yourself moving then. Bloody Tegan.
He's still here, Bob.
So
I understand you might be the king of Orzammar.
ruffles Bob's beard a bit. Kind of,
Oh, no.
so, are you
Do I
now?
have to separate you two?
Are you going to go back to the portal?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So,
If
20 minutes. 20 minutes. That's 40. You are at 3 hours.
oh, noted.
At 2 minutes 20, you guys continue up the path. Right? You're on different time. You're in different time scales now.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So I got to try and keep track of it all. So at 2:20, at 2 hours 40 minutes of searching. I'll tell you walked up the path, did you? You didn't try and cross over.
No, I walked straight up the path.
You went up the path. As you walked up the path, you can see now the path sort of, or the field sort of dips off and goes quite deep. And depicted in this white mist, you can see this huge shimmering lake. And as you look across, and I mean, like you're talking a speck in the distance, you can see that there is a huge hulk of a blob on top of this cliff in front of you, but close on the edge of the river, you can see wearing quite heavy armor, silver armor, long brownish auburnish hair, sitting on a picnic rug next to the lake.
Call out, hello, hello. We need to get you to safety. Come with us. Come here. Come here.
She doesn't move.
Oh. I toddle on over to her.
So you leave the path and start making your way over to the lake.
I do.
Well, as you get closer, you can see that the woman is on her knees with her hands in front of her.
Hello, miss. Can you hear me? Do you understand what I'm saying?
And with a almost like she's snapping out of a trance. Just with a, she kind of stares over her shoulder. Oh, I wondered when I was going to get rescued. Oh, it's been so long. I didn't matter who I prayed to. I wasn't going to be getting out of here. So glad to see somebody else.
Oh, excellent. All right. Well, we know how to get you to safety. My name is Cole. This here is Mojo. What's your name?
My name is Nancy.
Nancy. Much obliged.
hello,
Good to meet you.
Nancy.
Yes. Oh, it's been so long since I've spoken to a person. It's just been just praying to the Maker, trying my best to get out.
So I assume you've not seen anyone else around then?
Unfortunately not. It's just been me and my prayers.
Oh, okay. Well, we found you. You stick with us and we'll get you out of here.
She was the
Agreed.
cleric, right?
She was a cleric.
I remember.
All right, Nancy. As Mojo said, stick with us. We'll keep you safe. But we got to get moving now. We're on a timer.
Oh,
So
as this woman stands up, you see head to toe, full plate armor, shining chainmail, and laying next to her on the picnic, she pulls up this huge mace that she bangs it on her shoulder.
Yeah.
doesn't look like you need protecting.
Oh.
Someone looks a little bit
Jesus.
fat already.
Yeah,
so
she's a dwarf.
obviously she's like down here because she's a dwarf, but she's sort of this huge mace, almost the same height as her. She throws out the head, sort of all barbed in cast iron. Well, lead the way. Couple of big strapping boys.
And we do indeed lead the way back toward the fork.
So now you back to the fork takes you to trying to do the maths. You were 240. So that was only I did you at 20 as again. Yeah, so 20 back. Yeah, so you're at 3:20, 3 hours 20 back to the fork. And it was at 3 hours back to the portal. So if you put Tegan through,
There you go, Drago.
and then make your way back to the fork, you should meet up at 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Yay, family reunion. Whoop, whoop.
Right. Got another one for transport. Have we? There's only one more road to take, isn't there?
Well, so Mojo and Cole have still got Nancy. So as Ander sort of approaches, Nancy sort of with a glance and a retina. Ander! Oh my God, Ander! What the fuck happened to you?
Long story.
It's ugly. Sorry.
Well, I didn't look
Speaking of
like
ugly, have you
this.
looked at yourself lately? My.
Oh, I look like my brother. I was trying to find him, but I can't find him. I don't actually look like this, so
hang on a minute, right? This is family reunion here. Let's have a moment.
Nancy runs over with the clunking of all of her metal, just bundles into Ander, just taking him off his feet, squeezing him and throwing him around.
Never gets old, does it?
You know which member of the family got all the muscle.
Yep. That's why she was always the oldest.
Got bullied by his sister.
Elder sister.
Oh, lovely. I bring you tear to me eye.
It normally does to me because she always hurts my back. Come on, let go. We still
Right, I'll let go. Time is of the essence. Time is of the essence, brother. That Jowan Aldred is what his name is. Aldred growing stronger. His grasp over this realm is too strong. I couldn't even reach Andraste through the mist. That's how strong his grasp is on this realm.
As soon as you get out the portal, you'll be weaker, and your connection will be now stronger to reach.
You know the way out. Point me in the direction. I'm gone.
Will do. You'll see our other cleric friend. He will keep you safe, and I know that you don't need saving.
Very well. If you don't need my muscle, I will head back. I'll pray for you, brother. She.
Can she get
I'll be following her as well to go open the portal for her.
Fair enough.
There's another 20 minutes.
Yeah, you're right, and I'm gonna stay here, mate. This time you can have a catch up with your sister and that without me bugging you down.
Mojo, Bob, and Cole. You're at the crossroads, and takes the 20 minutes.
And during that, I'll let her know about what happened to the family.
Oh God, yeah.
I'll be gentle.
I'll try and be as gentle as I can.
They did.
I'm not gonna go do a bob.
They did.
He's dead, love. Yeah. They're all dead.
And against there, Nancy turns to him and says, "And you sure you don't need me? Sure?
Positive. I do not want you. I don't want to lose another member. By the way, here's the letter. Here's the letter that Dad.
Oh wow! Yeah, you remembered. He's got the letter. She takes it.
Sorry to say, he likes books more than you.
You're not there anymore, Mojo. holds the letter close to her chest. Gives you a hug with the other arm, with the mace behind. So huge, heavy hug.
Bloody.
As you open up the portal,
talk more afterwards.
She steps through waves and goes, "I'll be praying for you. Come back home."
Of course.
Drago sort of standing there, sort of half posing, just kind of catch the eye of the woman. As the portal closes and Nancy is now the other side, the three of you that stayed there, are you waiting the 40 minutes for Ander to go and come back?
Right, look, I've got an idea, right? Let me hear that, right? If you do want to go ahead, I'll wait back here for Ander, and then we'll follow you in, catch you up. How about that?
Who are we waiting for? Oh, sorry. Character. Who are we waiting for?
Ander, because he's gone back. And he's going to come back again, so...
I don't know if we've got time.
Well, that's what I'm saying to you. Pin your ears back, right? Trying to tell you.
That's an elf as well, you know what I mean?
Trying to tell you something, yeah, right? You're not listening. You're away with the bleeding fairies. You know, you're the one that's wasting the blooming time.
All right,
it's been 4 hours so far.
Please continue.
I'm guessing we're at the 4 hour mark.
Well, hold on. I want to find out what these guys are doing first, and then I'll...
Sorry for actually driving.
I'm out of breath now. Oh, yeah. I was saying, I'll wait back here, right? And I'll wait for Ander. Right,
so Mojo and Cole are going to go up the right hand path, and Bobby's going to wait. Yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Cole paused.
Who?
I thought Cole was like freezed.
Oh. He has. No, he hasn't. He is moving. There's the eye.
I was gonna
I was
say,
waiting for Dan to say what the plan was or to confirm the plan when asked.
I just want to confirm: is this the plan?
He is stepping on my toes a little bit there, DM, but you know, I'll give you that one because you read my mind.
Well, I thought that's what I heard you say. So
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, good.
Fine.
Well
So-
done, mate.
as Cole and Mojo start to make their way up the path, and we continue, we do they're 20 minutes up the path. That is Ander dropping off Nancy at the portal. So Bob will be standing still for 40 minutes on his own.
In
Ah.
yeah, some sort of yeah.
But it's all right. You got a pack of cards or a set of dice or something on you. So you sort of
Yeah.
sit down there and play.
Mm. Yeah.
But yeah, as Ander approaches, and now Cole and Mojo have been on their feet for best part of 40 minutes. And at the 4-hour mark, that's where I'll let you guys go and take your pee break.
Yeah. But I have to actually say, Dan is really hot like that.
Right, so standing at the fork
yes.
is Ander and Bob. Headed up, Cole and Mojo, now 40 minutes up the path. So now sitting at the 4-hour mark.
Right, Anna.
Yes.
You're all right, mate. After that little reunion, yeah.
As we're walking and talking up the path, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
At least she is now safe. She's not in trouble now.
Oh, it's good. It's good. Yeah. Well, look, the others have gone up here, and they're quite a way ahead of us, and you know we're just gonna have to catch them up. So I'll say we double time.
You want us to dash, I'm guessing.
Or you know, like a jog. What do you
Please
mean?
don't.
Yeah, fine. I'll try and dash.
Right. Well, you don't have to call it dash. You can just, you know, you can just do a jog.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You guys.
But the term is dash.
So
Uh,
while they're dashing, then
Dashing through the sand. Sorry, no. Wrong song.
40 minutes up the path. Cole and Mojo walking side by side. They've been following quite a steep incline for the last, say, 10 minutes. They feel the air start to thin. And remembering back to what they saw previously, because nobody seems to have clicked yet. Mojo, the last time you saw Holgarth, what was he doing and where was he?
Last time I saw him or heard him.
No, saw him, as in the mist. Last time you saw him.
Saw him in the mist. Trying to think, because there was a couple of things, weren't there? There was a.
Can any of you remember?
Down, put his sword. Placed his sword down.
Yes, that was it.
His
Yeah,
weapon at the time.
his axe, great axe.
Do you remember where he was and what he was doing, or where he was and what he was looking at?
At a shadow of a
Yeah, there was that silhouette.
creature.
Wasn't it? That silhouette of the.
What was in the
I
distance?
can't remember.
What was in
Yeah,
the distance?
A silhouette of a dragon of some sort.
That was
Yeah.
in the sky. That was after Holgarth disappeared. So, okay. Because I know that you've all got great memories. The last time you saw him, he was on the edge of a cliff or up a mountain.
Mm.
And he was looking off into the distance over a large river, staring at a castle. as he slammed his sword into the ground, went down and started praying on it, and placed his necklace over the top of the sword handle. As you started this steep incline, because I did point it out to the people that were over the other side, but you didn't try and investigate further. As you now started this steep incline, you now see at the top, on the edge of a very, very long drop, you can see a person.
Hey, look, there's no one over there.
Let's go and investigate.
Yeah, I'm working. I'll go say the one that's unaccounted for. Yeah, let's go and have a look.
Hogarth's
wanna
not the
come
only
with
one
me
that's
then.
unaccounted for. It's Hogarth and Connor are still missing.
Oh yeah, Connor as well. Yeah. Well, either way, it's got to be Hogarth or Connor. Yeah, Cole, are you coming over with me?
Of course, buddy. I'm with you all the way.
So,
Okay.
basically, so what you're looking at, as you're starting to walk up this very steep incline, you can see maybe 200 feet up, you can see that there's a person on a ledge.
Right.
So you continue to walk up this long winding path. But at one point, you sort of walk next to the mountain, so you lose sight of the person as the pathway starts to make its way round the outside, but still heading up.
Okay.
As Bob and Ander get to the bottom of this uphill walk, Cole and Mojo get to the top of it. So 4 hours and 40 minutes as you sit. As Mojo and Cole now stand at the top, sort of after a steep climb. Looking out across what you can see in front of you, a vast vision, almost touchable. Now, this huge castle-like depiction on your right-hand side, the large lake that you found Nancy at in front of you, but you cannot see the other side of that lake. You cannot see any other path. It's sort of the white cloud glistens with light, so you cannot see beyond it, like turning your head beams on in mist and it just bounces back at you. Even looking down onto the pathway that you've just walked up, you can't see it. But as you stand there, you can see this huge Goliath-shaped body down on one knee with his head.
Wait, that can't be Connie. He's too big. That must be Hogarth. Is it possible for me to run over to him?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'll run over. Hogarth, is that you, bro?
As the head sort of raises a very confused look as he turns around and sees himself. As he sees himself, he sort of stops, stares a little bit, and just goes, "Bloody hell, you're real!"
Fucker.
You're not fucking here. Don't fucking believe me eyes.
I don't fucking know that, you prick.
Oh, bollocks. You can't fuck your dad, bollocks. Before Mojo started to get wound up, giving him all of that, Hogarth just grabs him and brings him in.
Oh, you dickhead. You weeping.
And
you've given me a migraine for fucking days, couple of days.
With one of those big sort of manly. I've got to say, bro, I've never seen you looking so handsome. I can't believe that people are here. Who's the pointy little fella that you're with?
I was about to say, if you'd like me to leave, I can give you a moment to
No, this
become
is
reacquainted.
this is Cole. Cole, this is my brother Holgarth. And as you can see, I wasn't lying when I said I'm in his body. I miss my own body. I mean, look at the chippy tits he left me with.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Hogarth. We're glad to. We're here to rescue you, believe it or not.
I need rescuing because I've been wandering around aimlessly, for want of a better description. You can shut up.
Papa would have found it funny that me may go out to rescue Holgarth. No, seriously, it's good to see you, bro.
It's good to see me too. Because he looks like him.
Of course, yes. Right. Well,
But yes. I mean, you know the way out. You know the way to Jowan. I mean, I've got a score to settle with that piece of crap. He's sort of looking around. He goes, and there's nobody here.
Yeah.
When the Grey Wardens let him out, right? He swore to us.
it's the call.
The call.
I'm gonna. Nope.
Not the hospital.
Okay.
When the Grey Wardens let him out, he swore to us that he was good and trustworthy. And now I want to take my axe and shove it straight up his, you know what.
Exactly. Yeah. Just a little heads up, bruv. Kind of got a little bit of an issue with Ander. I know you quite like the guy, but I kind of threw his books. So he's all right, but he's a little bit pissed off with me. So don't let him do any magic shit on me, please.
I'll be honest, if you throw all his books away, you deserve it, you silly little twat.
But on the plus side, Bob's great.
Oh, is he? That's nice.
Yeah.
Love
He's
that.
He's been looking after me, been treating me like almost like I'm his son.
Sure.
Oh, I know you don't
Why not?
get on, but he's lovely, really.
I'm gonna, I'll give him a greeting. It's fine. But yes, you're up here. You're saving me. You know where Jowan is. So let's go.
Let's go.
That's right. Well, obviously we don't have enough time. Hogarth would like to join us on our quest to defeat Jowan, so there's no point in us bringing him back. But also, we don't have much time to get back to the portal, so the only way is forward. However, we do have excuse me. We do have to wait on our allies to join us also. So should we sit tight, wait for them to catch up with us, and then we'll press on to the castle if we can make for the castle from where we are?
I don't know. What do you think, bruv? Because
giving you a description of the area. So the flat area that you are at the top of this mountain, there is one sort of long bridge. A rope suspension bridge. There you go. A rope bridge leading across a cavernous. I mean, everything's white mist. But you sort of see in front of you that there's a rope bridge leading across this empty area of white mist. The castle, as I say, almost in touching distance. As you sort of stand there looking at this huge stone building.
Interesting. And I imagine the person that we were going to save last, O'Connor, is probably in that castle with Jowan. That's the impression I get. So I think we should stay put. Can we see? No, we can't make out anyone else because of the mist. So we can assume that our comrades will be joining us shortly. but it's an assumption.
So they're 40 minutes behind you.
Keep up, Anna. Keep up. I got a bad heart.
No, actually, no, because they wanted to get a shift on, didn't they? They're 20 minutes behind you.
I would like to wait because I think when we go over that rope bridge, we're going to engage the enemy. So we want to be at full strength when we get across.
So we'll keep this in as they approach the hill, and now starts to get a good amount of distance in front of Bob. Bob's little legs and heavy armor and big swords and everything is just kind of trying to make his way up the hill as Ander sort of gets a bit of distance in front of him. But yeah, I mean, as we reach the top. And
Have I ran too much that I can now see 2 mojos?
Yeah, well, you can see 2 Holgars. So as Ander gets to the top, and sort of tries to catch his breath, seeing Spot gasping for air, he sort of looks in front of him and he sees 2 Holgars standing there right in front of him.
Have I been running too long? No, I have no oxygen. I've seen double. Or is this legit?
Oh my God, Scales! Unbelievable, mate. Big pat on the back. And I never thought I'd actually be happy to see you. How you doing?
I've been better.
As he
Thanks
sort
for
of
making me use my lung.
rubs Bob's head almost to the point that his skin starts to come off to him.
Oh, what are you doing?
Never thought I'd be glad to see you. My God.
Oh, it's you, is it? You all right, mate?
Yes.
It's good to see you again. I missed you.
Right. How much has he had to drink?
Hanging around with Mojo for so long.
It's turning into alcoholic.
That'll
Jeff's
alcoholism.
back.
that'll definitely
Just
do
Jeff
it.
turned to a dwarf.
I still can't believe that you haven't figured out how to make him look like Mojo yet. Old Scales, I thought you were clever.
No,
Really?
stupid.
Apparently, he isn't good enough yet.
I
To
can
be
make
able
you
to do it.
look like Mojo, but it's
Yeah,
not
but you
the
can't
real
really have a
thing,
body
is
back.
it?
No, basically, there's a spell called a wish, which could give me my own body back, but basically, Scales, as you call him, isn't quite at that level yet.
He's very rare.
to be able to do it.
I think that's what you say. He's very rare and all.
Yeah.
No, and
So unfortunately, that is why it hasn't happened, because we haven't had anyone, we haven't met anyone or really done anything with anyone to allow it to that's capable for it.
right. Oh,
Trying to use my brain because I've had not a lot else to do except to think and chat. And when I was in the old Grey Haven, I had a long old chat with Duncan. Remember old Duncan? He was a good lad. He was.
Yeah, he did look after us.
right.
I was having a good old chat with him. I mean, yeah, it's a magical item you're doing. You're not casting the spell, right?
That's what I
I
got.
don't
Yeah.
know. You know what I'm like when it comes
Ain't you got somebody else who's good enough to cast the spell? Doesn't have to be you.
He probably means me.
You?
I'm pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I could do the old. I can do the old lighty with it. No, I can't. That's someone else. Never mind. But I got a question for you. Oh dear, old girl. We're looking for one more person in here, right? Little boy. little boy, look, he should be dressed pretty smart and that. And
As I say,
Yeah.
I've not caught sight of anybody other than you guys, and other than that, I just want to get my hands on Jowan and shove my axe up his hooter. You know what I mean?
right, well, I'll say you come with us. Two Goliaths. Oh, I don't know. What do you reckon, lads? Can we spare one soul to come and help us fight the fight? And while we
It's
look
down to Mojo. Does he want to fight alongside his brother? And potentially,
My wish would be for me to fight alongside my brother as Mojo, but until that can happen, it looks like it's going to be Old Garth and Old Garth 2.0.
I'll go.
okay.
Well, he can cast polymorph on you to you look like Mojo.
That's what I was just. That's what I was just.
A bit queasy, and I just want my body back because I'm not being funny. I'd look after my physique a bit better as
I'll tell you what, Mojo. It's been 3 weeks since you died. I think I want that body back. If I were you, that might not necessarily look the way.
Well, no, but I want my body. I want my body back, but I want to do. I wish I could make a wish come true, and I'd have my body back as it was before.
What do you think this is? Fucking Disney? Go.
Yeah, go.
Yes.
Why don't you have a little blood? Can you do the old wish thing from Adam's book? Give that a blast because you're a bit of a weirdo like that.
Unfortunately, I'm a weirdo that doesn't have that capacity
You're a bit of a weirdo
as
like
much
that.
as I'd like to.
It's actually an interesting question, Cole. What is your maximum cast? Like, what level of spell can you cast up to?
Warlocks don't do any of that shit.
Do they not?
No, it's really weird. It's really weird when I look at it.
Warlocks is whatever level you are. That spell is to the max.
It works very differently to other casting people. I can tell you that much.
You can't pick levels. It's whatever spell you chose is max damage.
Yeah, and I only have 2 spell slots even at level 5, which is pretty crazy.
Oh, interesting.
It's very different. There's more cantripsy warlocks, I find.
So you only So you get lots of cantrips.
Yeah.
And then you get what did you say? 2 packed slots.
Yeah.
Which is your
I've got
spell
2.
slots.
Oh, you got your pack slots, yeah. So stuff like it just doesn't work like a traditional spellcaster.
Oh, there you go.
Which is
No,
interesting.
it's fine. It's slot level, so slot level first. So your slot level spell casting can go up to 5th level.
So he can, So I mean,
No, it goes up to 5th level.
Isn't wish level 9?
Yeah, wish is high.
pretty high, yeah.
Yeah.
I think, you're right.
I remember that because I was watching Critical Role the other day, and he was like trying to save a wish, and then they used the spell. You can do it.
Yeah, it's weird. Wish is 9th level.
Yeah. That's
Which I'm on 6th.
I think the DM's done a very dangerous thing, giving us a wish spell with possible usage.
The fact that because of how Ander has managed his sorcerer and wizard slots, he may never get there. It's like even to the end of the game, he may never get there to cast it because of the way he's managed his slots.
Mm.
For him to be able to cast 9th level,
it's
going to have to
high.
be like
17.
Yeah, I'm not.
Something like that.
I'll tell you what. I'll have a quick look before I take you across the bridge. So, for the sorcerer, I think so. The sorcerer, he would need to be at level 17. Cracking guess that, Dan.
I think I remember it from a previous session.
And the wizard, again, to be able to cast 9th level spell, he would have to be level 17. So for him to be able, he would have to be level 17 of 1, and then level 5. So he'll be a level 22 character.
Oh my god.
And I don't,
22.
yeah, I don't think you guys are going to get that high before the campaign ends.
Damn.
So,
it's down to money.
so
We
now,
can-
now it's down to
That's
the
the
money,
thing.
the value of the.
We can get to that level. We can get to that level before the end of the campaign.
You can't.
It's-
You won't.
The DM
We're on
turns around
22.
and fuck it, level up. And then we level up and then we're there.
Yeah.
You can't just give levels away like that.
You got to earn
Well,
it.
apparently he can, because as he likes to remind us, he's the fucking DM. He can do what he likes. See?
he's got a point.
Just
The
saying.
gods fear the power I wield.
No.
But yes, so you stand there staring across the abyss, now looking at the castle with nothing between you and the castle except for a rope bridge.
Oh,
Shall
yeah.
we press on?
Oh, well, Luke's saving up, so I'll go first.
And we'll take Hogarth with us.
Yes.
Bloody right, you will. Not fucking send you away.
All right.
Hey, I won't go first. I got the rear.
Ah, those melodious tones.
Yeah.
You missed that one, didn't you? Yeah, I have also, yeah.
So,
I guess we should spread ourselves out so heaviest down all together like last time we did this.
Yeah, right.
The
Got it,
heavy
Anna.
person should go first.
Every person, hang on a minute. Every person first. That's a bit stupid, isn't it?
Well, we got Hogarth, we got Mojo, and we got Drago. So that's 3 heavies.
Put out Drago.
We don't have Drago.
We don't have Drago. No.
Oh, okay. So we got 2 heavies. All right. So we just got to keep those 2 heavies apart.
One at a time, I
just
was
to
saying.
throw something completely random. So I just that my phone going off was a WhatsApp from my cousin who's just taken my 2 water dragons off of me. Just sent me a message saying, "Did you know there was eggs in the bottom of the tank?"
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I knew she was
Congratulations.
getting ready to lay because she'd been digging and not eating.
Oh, I thought you meant D&D figures.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking at first. I was like,
when you say straight up, are they looking after them for you, or are they bought them off you
She's taken them off me permanently.
permanently? Oh, fuck, you got more than the bargain for then.
Mm.
So, the male shoots blanks. I got told that when I got them. But yes, so as you sort of slowly separate, you separate yourselves out, giving yourself a good sort of 10, 15 feet between each of yourselves as you start to walk across. As all of you start to get on this rope bridge, it sways gently. There's no huge movement. I mean, the mist itself, remembering that this is all made out of mist. So there are occasions when the mist seems to blow and move, but what seems underfoot still seems quite sturdy and solid.
Oh.
But as you start to make your way across, who was at the rear? Bob. Good man. Roll me a
Who's at the
perception check.
Perception.
Yeah.
I think I get advantage of these.
You do because of your shield.
Oh, yeah.
It was a good shield I gave you.
That was a great shield.
Far too generous.
Oh, I rolled 2 16s, so I get I think it's 17.
No, I don't think
Yep. 17.
with a 17, as behind the rear, slowly, every so often keep looking over your shoulder just to check. As you reach the halfway point, and whoever was first reaches the ground, as you sort of turn around, you start to see that you now can no longer see the bridge behind you, as that light shroud of like reflectiveness is now slowly catching you up.
Oh no! Run! Run!
And
Running.
fine. As you all start pelting it across now.
Oh no, Bob starts running.
Bob starts running, but
No.
I mean, it's this wide. Do you know what I mean? It's like Bob can't go anywhere. It's like behind the next foot pushing. trying to make him go a bit quicker.
Who's he trying to push?
I don't know, whoever's in front of him. I think
Goliath, most likely.
Yeah.
But,
Holgar, Adder between the two Goliaths.
as you're sort of pushing into them, trying to get them to move, and they start moving a bit quicker. But now all starting to bunch up on the bridge. The mist itself starts to wave and disappear and almost become non-existent. The handrails that were there are now gone. As you continue to run, under feet still seems quite solid. You still got purchase as you put each foot. But the white reflective shroud now slowly starting to build up pace and catching you, maybe 20 feet behind you.
How far do we have left?
You were about halfway. It was a sort of 80-foot bridge or 75-foot bridge. I did it. That's why I put you all at 15 feet.
Bob's screen has gone to like a high pitch, panicking. Trying to frantically get
do you
away.
hear that? It's like a dying.
I'll tell you what. Just give just because I know Bob's pretty nails. Give us an athletics check, just a quick one.
10.
Oh,
Pretty nails.
fair enough. What can I do with a 10? Okay, so as he's sort of pushing Holgarth's butt, trying to get him to move a bit quicker, as they all start to bunch up and the misty bridge starts to disappear. With one more huge push, Holgarth sort of places his foot on the steady ground as the bridge kind of disappears underneath Bob's feet. But with Bob's 10, he just sort of manages to grab hold of Holgarth's leg as he starts to drop. Yeah, what the fuck is going on? You all right there, lad?
Pull me up! Pull me up! Pull me up!
He's all right. And he sort of lifts the leg up, brings it round.
Oh, blimey, how was it going now?
I rolled 18. We're good. Yeah. And now as you stand there, you stand looking in front of you. The castle directly in front, mist pouring out of the windows, the doors. As you see in the doorway of this castle, you see a cloaked figure, hands almost burning.
There he is, lads. Let's do him in.
Oh. I must thank you, Grey Wardens, for releasing me from my cell. It was much appreciated. And now, are you here to play?
I'm here to kick your fucking ass, you piece of shit.
That's right.
And to go get Connor back.
And as you mentioned, Connor, he sort of pulls the young boy from behind the door frame and holds him in front of him again.
Bastard.
Is it this young boy you're after? This Connor?
You release him now before me and my brother tear you to fucking pieces.
Release him? Of course, not a problem. As he throws him forwards and he sort of face plants onto the deck. This young, terrified child, eyes streaming with tears, fear on his face. If it's the child you want, it's the child you can have. Have fun. And as he just sort of stands there with one wave of the hand, you see the body of the young boy start to twist and turn and crack and break as it starts to grow. And this is where I'm going to ask you guys, do you want to break or do you want to carry on?
Carry on.
Do you want to end it or do you want to carry on?
I'm happy to carry on.
I'm happy.
Yeah, carrying on?
Well, it depends how long it's going to go on for.
Well, this is why I'm asking. You're looking at a BEG battle.
This is going to be a big
Oh,
one.
that's
It's going to
midnight.
be a big one. Do you know what? I would say this is like one of the best ways to put it on a cliffhanger. I'm trying to process. It's a fucking kid, man.
Yeah.
Nah, we got to kill him.
You don't have to kill him.
Not necessarily have to kill him.
Oh no, we were after
Well, it's up to you. I mean, I've got a feeling this can be quite a long battle.
Yeah, it probably will be. I'm happy either way. It's up to you.
I don't.
I just think this would be. I just think this would be an epic way to continue it on the next one. I really do.
Yeah.
I think because that way that it gives us as long as we need to battle. I mean, if this is like we're getting there now. So, and I think this is quite a significant part.
You want to stop it? You don't.
Well, personally, that would be my choice. I think this is the perfect cliffhanger. To put in. That's what I think. That's my opinion. If the majority rules, we continue, then we continue. But
when's the next session likely to be then?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So the old uns have decided to pack it in for the night rather than take on the BEG in a long drawn out affair. But hey, that's something for episode 52. And if you've made it to the end of this and you're continuing to watch Dungeons and Dragon Age, thank you very much. Until next time, take care.